Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
It's a pleasure to have you here as a part of this 4th International Workshop on Technologies for Low Carbon and Green Construction. So we welcome you.
It's a pleasure and honor to be here for me also.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. So we have few basic questions to reflect upon in the context of this conference.
Yeah.
So I have been working in the field of quality management for the last 3 decades at L&T.
Yeah.
You might have led many initiatives for landmark projects in India. Would you like to reflect upon that for a minute?
Basically, the quality management aspects here in an organization like in construction, biggest challenge here is dealing with a lot of people, and basically we have lot many contractors, lot many engineers coming in, and maintaining a standardized quality level is also very important across the job, and addressing the variations in terms of different sets of skilled people coming into the construction, and not only the contractors or workmen, also the engineers. We need to go about standardizing the way of training them, calibrating them, evaluating them, onboarding them, and continuously making their skill level sustainable for the consistent delivery on the quality. That's the biggest challenge. So we work through various process of creating training modules according to the skill level. We give a demo to them, we give mock-ups to them for the workmen, and we also deal with the cultural point of view in terms of basically, as it's very important for the people to have a right attitude towards quality. So we not only on the skill level, attitude point also we have a initiative called Pratham, by which behavioral point of view we also have the intervention. So that's very important point where we find that there's a lot of significant improvement in the quality point of view.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that perspective. L&T Heavy Civil Infra, they have done many landmark projects across India. So what are the recent developments in terms of new tools and technologies introduced on the site, to promote quality?
Basically, if you look at from technology point of view, basically it's a construction method and standardization has come, and modularization I can say, that has aided for the improvement in the quality, because the scale has become very large. So only way to go by scaling up is to convert many of them into precasting, and also modularizing your construction. So that your intervention, human intervention, or systemizing it. So for example, our farm work system is one of the very renowned systems. And we design our own systemized farm work, customized to the project, and standardize in such a way that your consistent quality level comes out of the designed system rather than human intervention. So we constantly try to reduce your dependency on human dependency, so that the variation comes down. And we focus on standardization and modularization.
Thank you.
That's the way forward.
Thank you for that insight. And Bureau of Indian Standards, they have recently published a standard on construction project management. It's IS 15883 Part 4 on quality management. So how do you view that standard, and to what extent it is being practiced in the Indian industry?
I think we as a L&T, we have been practicing it. It's maybe it's not gone down the line across all construction companies. All construction companies are not at the same level, but most of the inputs there has also been from us, from companies like us. So we have been pioneering in terms of construction management, in terms of what has been brought about in the code. Most of the areas have been in the code has been
being practiced. The other relevant topic I would like to bring in is this quality and sustainability. So from your perspective, how are the initiatives undertaken for improving quality contributes to promoting sustainability in projects?
It's a very, very important, relevant link between quality and sustainability, because we are dealing with a large, as a construction company, we deal with large volumes of concrete. When concrete means naturally we consume a lot of cement. So now this clinker substitution become naturally the way forward towards sustainability, because we want to reduce the carbon footprint. We need to be sustainable. Then we have to replace clinkers. We use SCMs in terms of fly ash. We promoted fly ash and GGBS across all our projects. But we also face constraints in terms of contract specification, which is part of the topic which we'll discuss today. So this is the area, but we then here again we have to go educate the customer in terms of advantages of using these supplementary cement materials by reducing usage of cement or clinker. In terms of reducing the CO2 emissions. So that is one part of it. This basically in our operations also we focus on optimizing our mix design. We continue to optimize our mix design by using the SCMs as well as maintaining a strict quality control, so that our minimum use of cement is been our agenda. And whatever possible way in terms of doing it, we are doing it.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. And another relevant question is, how do we bring in quality and sustainability in contracts so that there is a legal way of implementing things? What is the current status as on today, and what is the way forward?
Very challenging, very important, very important and challenging question. This is because the environment is very challenging, and all of us, we talk about sustainability all around. But when it comes to finally, when it comes to a project situation, all of us are governed by a contract. But if you look at the customer, not half, I would say that only half of our customers are on board towards sustainability. Half of them are still not on board.
They are not ready for it.
They are not ready for it. One is the awareness point of view. Number two is in terms of rather who will really bring about it, because it's all in a government or in a public sector level. It becomes very difficult for them to bring a change. So it requires a lot of collaboration with the institutions like IITs to go and put it across at the highest level of decision-making authorities to bring about those changes. Then only it's possible to make the changes. And once that changes are made, the scaling up of sustainability will be very, very high. I think all of us will be in the same page towards attaining the net zero, whatever the target which we are going through.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that insight. And a few more questions. The theme of this conference is low carbon construction technologies. Would you like to highlight one or two examples in the context of low carbon construction in L&T? That stands out among all the projects in India.
It's a very, I would quote a very sustainable, very, very recent example. We all know that TLC2 in Mumbai, we call it as MTHL job, which we just recently completed. This is one of the best example where we talk about low carbon construction. And I also read that particular specification as one of the most ideal specification towards sustainability. In that particular contract, the specification very clearly says that minimum use of a cement replacement is given. No other contract I have seen where they have talked about a minimum 50% replacement of cement has become a mandatory as per the specification. Contract. So this is on extreme end of a kind of contract which is most ideal, which I would say. And that particular project, in terms of quality, in terms of meeting all the durability requirement, we were able to achieve whatever has been whatever has been designed in terms of service life, durability, and the quality levels, because we had the freedom of the specification, wherein we were able to optimize our design to give the best product to them. So that's our the best example, which has been very recent one.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that nice example. The final concluding question is, in terms of academic institutions and industry collaborations, through the lens of low carbon construction. How do you reflect upon the current status, and what suggestions do you have for better collaboration between academia and industry in the future?
Yeah, because the industry, as an industry, the voice of industry alone cannot bring this sustainability changes towards sustainability, because as I said earlier, it was all bound by the contract. When the contract conditions are drawn at the highest level, it needs it is a must that academic collaboration with the academic collaboration, we need to take it up this at the highest authority level to bring out the changes in this contract condition, which leads to a sustainable future. That's my thing, and we need to have more and more engagement in this part. And I feel it's still not enough. I think we should go.
There's a lot to do.
Lot to do in this.
Thank you, sir. I think we had a very interesting discussion. In terms of skill development, do you have any suggestions in this topic at the national level?
Basically, in terms of skill development, we have we need to really educate in terms of how the mix proposing in terms of technical side. If you look at people involved in quality control across various levels, they come with their various backgrounds. So in terms of sustainable concrete construction, what are the initiatives which will lead to a sustainability? That needs to be brought about in right from mix proportioning, in terms of choice of material, optimizing the design. This area has more of a standard syllabus can be drawn out and trained those guys who are involved in quality control, so that we can bring them on the same page towards approaching any mixed proportion towards sustainability. That's what I would say that in the skill point of view, we can do jointly as an academic point of view also.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time and sharing your insights. It's a pleasure to have you here as a part of this conference.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.